The book of Genesis is the first book of the Bible, both in the Old Testament of the Christian tradition and in the Torah of the Jewish tradition. Its name comes from the Greek term Genesis, which means origin or creation, and it addresses the beginnings of the world, humanity, the people of Israel, and the relationship between God and creation. The main content of Genesis can be divided into several key sections. 1. Creation. Genesis 1-2. God creates the universe in 6 days, ordering the light, sky, earth, sea, plants, animals, and finally humanity, Adam and Eve, in his image and likeness. On the seventh day, God rests, establishing the Sabbath rest. 2. The fall of man, Genesis 3. Adam and Eve disobey God by eating from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, which introduces sin and death into the world. This event is known as the fall of man. As a consequence, they are expelled from the Garden of Eden. 3. Cain and Abel, Genesis 4. The sons of Adam and Eve, Cain and Abel, offer sacrifices to God, but Cain, angry at the acceptance of Abel's sacrifice and the rejection of his own, kills his brother. This marks the first murder in human history. 4. The flood, Genesis 6-9. Due to the widespread wickedness of humanity, God decides to send a flood to destroy life on earth, but saves Noah and his family, who build an ark to survive. After the flood, God makes a covenant with Noah, symbolized by the rainbow. 5. The Tower of Babel, Genesis 11. Humans, wanting to reach the heavens and make a name for themselves, build a tower. God confuses their language, causing them to scatter across the earth. This event explains the origin of different languages. 6. The Patriarchs, Genesis 12-50. Abraham. God makes a covenant with Abraham, promising that he would be the father of a great nation. Through him, the line that leads to Israel is established. Isaac, the son of Abraham, who continues God's promise. Jacob, the son of Isaac, who is renamed Israel. His 12 sons become the 12 tribes of Israel. Joseph, one of Jacob's sons, sold into slavery by his brothers, but who becomes a key figure in Egypt and saves his family from famine. Key themes in Genesis. The sovereignty of God. Genesis presents God as the creator and sustainer of the universe, who has absolute control over creation and history. Sin and redemption. Sin enters the world through human disobedience, but there are also promises of redemption and hope throughout the book, such as the promise of a savior through the offspring of the woman, Genesis 3 verse 15. The covenant of God. Throughout Genesis, God makes covenants with key individuals, particularly with Noah and Abraham, establishing special relationships between God and humanity. In summary, Genesis is a foundational book for understanding the origins of the world, humanity, and God's relationship with his people. It lays the groundwork for future events in the Bible and the history of salvation.